Hey y'all, it's me, Kiana, coming at you again today. I was just sitting here. I'm trying to get my binder together with all my coupons, and you seen I had a whole big box of them. So this is going to be obviously a project that's going to take a couple of days. Because when I say I have a box of coupons, you guys, I am not lying to you. I have folders full, but I also have boxes full too. Well, not boxes, that box full. So I know y'all, but whatever. Anyway, um, I was talking about this with Chuck the other day, right? So I just wanted to ask y'all something. Whatever happened to kids playing outside? Don't y'all remember when we used to get bikes every year for school? Every year for Christmas. Even if we didn't need a bike, we always got a bike. And no matter how much snow was on the ground, no matter how much snow was on the ground, we always rode our bike. Christmas Eve, Christmas morning. Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to kids playing outside? Like, only child to play outside around here is this little boy to play on this skateboard every day. That's the only child that plays outside, really. I'm talking about on a regular and actually playing outside. Y'all don't remember we didn't even have to have nothing but some jacks, a jump rope, some pickup sticks. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even have a real jump rope. We had a rope. Literally rope. I just wonder whatever happened to that. Whatever happened to those times. Like me and Chuck be just thinking about stuff. Well, not me, but not Chuck, but me, and then I'll be like posing to Chuck. Y'all remember Woolworth and the five and dime store? Y'all remember we used to have coloring books? Do kids even play with coloring books even more? Come on now. Remember we used to have coloring books? I used to remember that smell from coloring books. And you know what another smell I remember? Play-Doh. And y'all remember... Now, don't make it like I was the only fat kid. Alright, y'all? Y'all don't remember Play-Doh used to be salty? Y'all go... I know what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna try to make it like, oh, I don't know about that one. Whatever. I was not the only fat kid. Okay? The obesity rate in our community is off the chain. So I was not the only fat kid. Y'all not gonna make me think that either. So there. Play-Doh was salty. Yeah. But I just be thinking about, like, they should come out with a mall that has all the throwback stores, like from back in the day, like Woolworth. Remember when Woolworth and Five and Dime, well, the ones around where I was living, they charge you 10 cents to get into the bathroom. You used to have the doors actually had this thing where you put 10 cents in it to go to the bathroom, the stalls. Remember they used to have a little thing like a little diner like in Five and Dime where you can sit down and eat and stuff, like hot dogs and stuff. Who remember Pollock Johnny's? I think they call it Pollock Johnny's. Yeah, and you could stand up and eat your hot dogs. I think they should come out with like all the old places, the old stores, and have a mall and call it like the Throwback Mall or something. I really do, because back then we used to be happy with little stuff. Like my mother would come home and have, like, on payday every Friday, I knew I was gonna get new coloring books, new bubbles, new jacks, stuff like that, because she knew I was gonna misplace them during the week. So every week she would buy them for me, and she would come from Woolworth on payday on Fridays and always bring me home that. And I don't understand why kids don't. Now you gotta come home and bring them a $50 game or something. I used to be so happy, and I wasn't even thinking the price. But now, being my age now, I know that stuff couldn't cost her no more than $5 a week. And I was happy, like, I thought, I had something fresh every week, and it was something new to play with, and if I misplaced it, I knew I was going to get it again the next week. I don't understand. Now you gotta come home in order to get like a rise out of your kids. You gotta come home with something that's a $60, $70 game. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't. It doesn't seem fun to me being a kid because the stuff that the stuff. What was it?
Yo-yos.
Oh my God, yeah, Daddy said yo-yos. Y'all remember yo-yos? And I never could get the yo-yos. Y'all remember them punching them ball? What is the
Mama used to use them as paddles when the ball broke.
Yeah, what is those things? The paddle with the ball and the string to it. Come on now, that's the stupidest, simplest thing. But we used to have so much fun, and that's why I was saying that kids think they having fun, but they don't know what real fun is. We had real fun. We had real fun. I mean, fun that wasn't that you had to buy for real. You know what I mean? We had real fun going to the park. You know, sneaking to the park when you ain't supposed to go all the way that far down the street. You know, those kind of things. I don't understand it. Do they even have that many parks anymore? Like, they out, like, and you gotta really go out far. It's like, you really gotta, like, it's a trip to go to a park. And I remember, even in the hood, they had a park or two or three. There was some missing swings, though. You know? It was some missing swings, but they did have a park. You know? Now they got, you know, needles all on them and stuff like that. It's crazy. But I just be thinking sometimes of stuff like that we did when we was little. Girls, y'all don't remember jelly sandals? Do y'all remember the bird cages? Remember when those bird cages came out and they look like a little bird cage? You put it on your head and you put the little Chinese stick through it. I'm taking it way back for real today, y'all. Y'all don't remember that stuff? Just think about, I mean, just seriously, just think about how much fun we had back then, y'all. Don't y'all want to go back there? That's why I think we should get seriously, somebody with some money. I'm talking about some real money. I'm talking about long money. I'm talking about old money that's just sitting there collecting dust that your granddaddy made, and all you gotta do is just basically get your check every month. You know, that kind of money. I'm talking about some real old money. Somebody need to come and make a throwback mall. And I promise you, personally, I will make a trip there often. I promise you that. Cause I remember, y'all remember Pick and Pay? I ain't used to go to Pick and Pay because Payless was out, and Payless was like, you know, Pick and Pay's like rival. But y'all remember Pick and Pay? I remember Baker's Shoe Store. And my grandmother was a diva. I told y'all, my grandma was 60-something years old and still wearing stilettos and stuff like that. And my grandma, she had real small waist, big old hips. My grandma was a brick house even to the day she died of cancer. But, and she wasn't no more than 5 feet. But my grandma used to go to Baker's Shoe Store. And that was when, back in the day, really, black people really wasn't, unless they was black people with money, really wasn't doing the big time shoes, the nice shoe stores. You know what I mean? But I remember that. I remember, what's some more stuff, baby, we was talking about? McCroy's, yup. Y'all remember McCroy's? Y'all remember when Dollar Tree was not a Dollar Tree? They ain't had no Dollar Tree. They had, excuse me, just a regular dollar store. And everybody went to it. It wasn't no bigger than your bedroom. I remember that. Oh my God, I remember so much. I just be thinking sometimes. It's just, like I said, it's just, I wish sometimes we could go back to how it was. But then again, I don't. But then I reflect again and then I want to go back. Y'all remember when we had to worry about nothing? You heard me, nothing with an F. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. We ain't had to worry about no bills. We ain't had to worry about, all we had to do. Oh yeah, y'all remember when scooters came out? Not the Razor scooters. Not those. I'm talking about the ones, the brakes on the handlebars. You know, they wasn't thin. You know, the real fat tires. I'm talking about real scooters. Y'all remember when scooters came out that year and everybody was getting them? And they was like $100. Y'all remember Teddy Ruskin? Who remember my buddy? My buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, you're gonna go, my buddy, my buddy. My buddy and me. Y'all don't look. Don't make me go way back, for real. How many of y'all, I'm really telling my age now, how many of y'all remember Monchichi dolls? Monchichi dolls was, because I don't know if I told y'all, that's why I got buck teeth, because I sucked my thumb until I was married. The first marriage. Remember, Chuck is the second marriage. But I sucked my thumb until I was married. And I stopped probably like a year after I got married. It just automatically came. But, yeah. Monchichis was monkeys that could swing from whatever you had, and it had their thumb in their mouth. Y'all don't remember Monchichis? Y'all be lying. Y'all be lying. I'm not the only 70s child. Okay? Just because y'all know Lil Wayne songs verbatim, don't mean y'all young. Let that be known right now. I ain't playing y'all no mind. Anyway, oh my god, what else? What else? What else? What else? Y'all remember when Cabbage Patch dolls came out and they was $100 with the birth certificate? Now they be trying to give them away. You can get them from like Dollar General now, right? I remember, oh my god, I remember you knew your mother was really working hard or y'all was balling when you had the Cabbage Patch doll that year and you had all the furniture with it. I'm talking about the playpen and everything. Y'all remember the playpen for the Cabbage Patch? Not the regular doll playpen. I'm talking about the one that said Cabbage Patch Kids, and it was plastic and it had little white Cabbage Patch faces all in the little plastic, and it had a little netting and everything. And yeah. Whatever. I remember. Now, the only thing that people want is something that's just doing like this. That's all kids want. I remember we used to play with dolls. Do people play with Barbies anymore? Tell me. Because I know that some people, people collect Barbies. But do they really play with Barbies? You know, it's been a while since Nene was little. So, I want to know if people play with Barbies anymore. Because I never even asked Chuck nieces or anything. Because I know they don't ask for nothing for Christmas when we go shopping. So I don't know if little girls play with Barbies anymore. I don't know. But I know I want to go back. I want some Barbies. I want some Jacks. I want some pickup sticks. I want some bubbles. I want some coloring books. I want Crayola crayons. I don't want the waxy cheap ones. I want Crayola crayons. That's the only thing I hated. My mother used to buy them waxy, cheap crayons. Crayola got a smell. And their paper is real cotton. Bye, y'all.